Hey everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we're counting down the 10 craziest playoff moments from LeBron James's career. LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He's been to 9 NBA Finals and has won 3 championships. He's also been named NBA Finals MVP 3 separate times. But LeBron's playoff career has had its share of crazy moments too. However, James's greatness extends beyond his individual accomplishments. He's also made a number of clutch plays in the playoffs that has helped his team win important games. So, without further ado, here are the 10 craziest playoff moments from LeBron James's career. You can't talk about the NBA without mentioning LeBron James. For 16 years, James has been showing his superiority. On October 29th of 2003, James entered the league and began what would become a legendary career as possibly the best basketball player in history. LeBron continues to impress the basketball world with his prowess and produce memorable moments. It will be a sad day when the NBA season begins without LeBron James. However, until that moment comes, we fans should enjoy his remaining time on the field. Let's take a look at the top 10 craziest moments from LeBron James's playoff career. Number 1. Let's start the list of the craziest playoff moments with a jaw-dropping dunk by LeBron James, who did it over a player known for his knockdown defense, James Johnson. This happened in the first round of the playoffs in 2010, when the Chicago Bulls, a youthful team who finished in 8th place in the conference, visited Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers, who were in first place. Despite the greatness of this move, it didn't matter since the Cavaliers breezed through the first round, beating the Bulls in 5 games. Number 2. Here comes the second craziest moment, when LeBron James drives the lane for the Miami Heat, who are leading the Oklahoma City Thunder in the series by 2-1, with 5 minutes left in a game that is tied. However, James lost his balance and fell to the floor, which led to a costly turnover for the Heat. LeBron James did not rise up from his fall with the same vigor that he normally does, which is an indication that it was not a typical fall. He hurt his leg, and now it was cramping up on him. As a result of his hobbling, he was the very last player to get back, but he was also the very first person out on the break that was sparked by a block by Dwayne Wade. After leaving the game for a few minutes due to injury, LeBron came back and nailed a game-winning three-pointer to give him his first championship. Number 3. Here is the third one. Do you remember LeBron James's historic run in the 2007 NBA playoffs? Remember that time LeBron James carried the Cleveland Cavaliers all the way to the NBA Finals when the San Antonio Spurs swept them in 4 matches? That was incredible, right? After dropping the first 2 games of the Eastern Conference Finals in Detroit, the Cavaliers desperately needed James to step up. Cleveland won 4 games in a row thanks to Bron's efforts. In the 3rd game of the series, the King dunks viciously on Rasheed Wallace's face, setting the tone for the remaining games in the series. The crowd was pumped up, and the Cavs went to win 4 straight games and the Eastern Conference title. Number 4. The 4th craziest moment was when LeBron James took a chance on embarrassing himself by rising high to challenge a dunk attempt by Thiago Splitter. This move might be remembered as one of the most impressive blocks in the history of the NBA Finals. The play came to an end when James firmly rejected the 6'11 splitter, putting an exclamation point on Miami's victory in Game 2 of the 2013 NBA Finals against the Spurs. The fact that there was no room for discussion about whether or not it was a foul made this block all the more amazing. Number 5. The 5th craziest moment took place in 2012 during the NBA Finals. The Cavaliers were trailing the Boston Celtics in the series 3-2, and the Heat needed a win in Game 6 in order to force a Game 7. The Miami Heat, headed by LeBron James, entered this contest as favorites as they come. Never mind. In this game, LeBron showed his mettle by putting on a dominant performance, which is typical of him when the stakes are high. He not only put up 45 points, but also pulled down 15 boards. This type of effort was necessary to prove that despite his terrible performance in the previous year finals, LeBron can turn on the Jets when it matters most. Number 6. The sixth craziest moment in LeBron James's playoff career was witnessed when it was LeBron's second and last game-winning shots at the buzzer. In the first game of the 2013 Eastern Finals, LeBron James took the situation into his own hands when the Heat were about to lose home advantage against the Indiana Pacers. He did so by cutting Paul George to the rim and scoring the game-winning layup. With the series on the line in Game 7, the Heat needed to win this game. Of course, LeBron would not have his second ring if they had lost this series. Frank Vogel, coach of the Pacers, praised LeBron after the series ended, calling him the Michael Jordan of this age. Number 7. Moving to the seventh craziest moment of LeBron James's playoff career, it happened during the playoffs against the Raptors when some of LeBron James's most impressive performances were shown. In 2017, the Raptors were unable to come up with a satisfactory response to James's play. It turned out to be the same story in 2018. Even though the Cavaliers had a 2-0 series lead and a 2-point game lead, LeBron found a way to get his shot off and win the game with a floater off the glass. Number 8. Here is the 8th craziest moment we can't forget when King James became the savior for his team. In the last seconds of overtime of a regular season game between the Cavaliers and the Timberwolves, Jimmy Butler had possession of the ball and was driving to the hoop. The Cavaliers would not have had a shot at a basket if James hadn't been there to deflect the ball away from J.R. Smith's timeout. James received the ball on an inbound play and made the game-winning fadeaway shot. Number 9. The 9th craziest moment was seen in 2018. The excitement level of the 2018 NBA playoffs was far lower than that of prior years. The result was already known to the fans before anything had even taken place. Both the Cavaliers and the Pacers put up a good fight in the opening round of their series against each other. The Pacers were ramping up their efforts to unseat the king. Victor Oladipo attempted a basket in the last seconds of Game 5, but LeBron was there to stop it. The Cavaliers would move the ball after a timeout, hand it over to James, and he'd shoot the game-winning 3 to put Cleveland up 3-2 in the series. And number 10, last but not least. Here is the 10th craziest moment to share when LeBron James played the Charlotte Bobcats in 2014. He was required to wear a face mask for protection. Despite this, James ended up destroying the Bobcats in every aspect of the game. During his time in Miami, James had trouble making shots from beyond the arc, but against the Bobcats, he went a perfect 5 for 5 from deep and scored a career-high 61 points. These are just 10 of the many incredible moments from LeBron James's playoff career. His talent, drive, and dedication to the game have made him one of the greatest players of all time, and we cannot wait to see what he achieves in his future. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and don't forget to like and share this video. Let us know in the comments what are your favorite LeBron James moments, and we might cover that in our next video.